What's up, guys? This is GundamLegacyExtreme, and I'm here today to finally get to doing a review that I should have actually had done a long time ago. I'm here today to do a review on the 1-100 Master Grade Unicorn Gundam versions Unit 02 Banshee. I actually really dig this Master Grade. I really like how it looks. So, enough with my babbling. Let's begin. To start off with, movement. Like its contemporary high-grade counterpart, it does have the same flaw of being, well, not the right color it's supposed to be. Excuse me while I move my light to keep everything in check, and I lost that light. Basically, it's not the right shade of color. It's supposed to be black. It's Titan's navy blue. And actually, I just noticed something that I'll get to in another comparison later on down the line. Yeah, it's basically Titan's color, navy blue, gray, and, well, again, what would have been that pukish gold color, I traded that out with using, actually this one I did a two-toned color. I used Krylon Brilliant Gold for the collar and another part that you will see later, and I used my Gundam marker to color the horn. Now, as you can probably tell, yes, the horn's not aligned properly. I actually broke, like Robert, I broke this center horn right here, trying to figure out how to maneuver it in there. Countless times it snapped. So I'm not even going to try and do it properly. I'm just going to leave it like that for this review, for the unicorn mode portion. But yeah, and you got some black, some actual black on this. You have black on the feet and on the backpack. Now, articulation-wise, it is pretty much the same as the Unicorn Gundam. Master Grade arms will go full 360, shake forward and back, bend at the elbow that much. Wrists rotate, biceps swivel, legs forwards, backs in, out, thigh rotation. Knees can bend about that much, and again, don't complain. This is about as much as the Unicorn Gundam can bend in the anime. And just like with the high grade, I painted the pistons on the back of the legs gold just for my own amusement. And I popped that joint. So, yeah. Now that I'm done with basically reviewing Unicorn mode, before I get into Destroy mode, let me do another comparison, as I stated, with the only other kit I can properly compare this with. The the Master Grade Unicorn Gundam Unicorn mode. And they look strikingly different, even though it's literally the same body, except for a change in the collar and head. These two are exactly the same, and even the face mask is different for people who can't tell. You have like these two fang-looking protrusions down at the bottom on this one, or it's completely rounded on there. Ignore the weathering job on this, by the way. But yeah, with the exception of some new armaments on its arms, and a new collar and head, it's basically the same, and you get all the parts with him to make him, just like you can with this one, but I'm not going to do it, because that would take way too much time. Now, I didn't do it with this one, but that's because I pretty much already did it. This guy I am going to show you the transformation, but like I did with my original one, I'm going to do it in parts. And I'm going to skip over pretty much parts that are already... No, I'm not going to skip over parts that are already done. So, let me cut it here, and I'll get to the transformation. Starting off with the legs, I'm going to start with the feet, because these things give me the most trouble. Basically, what you do is, you pull that up, you pull the heels down, you lower the foot, and here's where the trouble begins. I take these parts off, because they're annoying, and basically what you want to do is you want to rotate this till it's like that. Then you pull this up, then you reattach these just like that. And that's to give it some height on the feet. Then you spread those two pieces out and you pull this down completely. Start showing some of that inner cycle frame. I take this off again because it's easier, and I just do that. Then what you're supposed to do, don't tell me this got stuck. That's supposed to go up, but for some reason it keeps getting stuck. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pull down on this to get that up. That doesn't want to work, so I just pull it out. Then you lower that. Then come here, pull this out, and pull that up. Just reattach the foot. And there you go. Now just to show you a comparison, here's what the foot looked like before, here's what the foot looks like after, and that's how much of a height difference you start getting. Yeah, he gets pretty big. Now I'm gonna cut the camera and transform this foot off camera, and then I will get back to you with the rest of the body. Silly me forgot, you're also supposed to put the kneecap part back on. Anyway, time to start the arms. Now, I'm gonna have the majority of the arms you're not gonna see. I'm just gonna be showing you both weapons in the end. But I'm gonna show you one arm and then just how to transform each weapon. So to start off with, the shoulder, very easy. You just pull that part right up. Feel the inner second frame. Now, what you originally did with the Unicorn Gundam was you were supposed to pull out the arms. I don't do it on these. Well, I do it on this one because of the fact that it makes elbow bending a little easier. But I normally keep it inward when I'm actually moving the arm or posing anything, because it kind of weighs the arm down a bit more for some reason, and it tends to droop. But you pull this up to reveal some of the cycle frame. Lower. Oh, I didn't fully transform the arm back originally. It's supposed to be like this when it's not in use. Then you pull this up to that, and then you have to make a fist. It has to be completely closed, like that, to get this to go over it. And then you pull this forward, and there you have one arm. Now for this right here, you pull the claws out, pull these down, and then you have it. And again, this is the one I really don't, and it's mainly because this one gives me a lot of problems. I'll sometimes pull and it just comes right off, and it's a pain in the butt. Because to fix some of the issues I have with the arms coming apart, I glued them together, and yeah, it just causes me a lot of problems. I'm gonna have to put some crazy glue on this because this has become extremely loose. Because it's clear plastic on a hard plastic. That never works, Bandai. Next, I'm gonna do the backpack, which is fairly simple. It's the exact same as the original unicorns. Just pull and rotate. Spread these out. You're done. Now for the body. Pull these up. Pull those down. Pull these up. Pull those down. Pull this back, and he gets excited. The upper body I'm going to have to do in a moment. To the waist, this is something I actually didn't show in my original view because I didn't even know about it until I watched Vegeta 8259's. But you pull these, well, this I knew. It's this right here. You pull this back, and you can swing the legs down, which gives him even more height. I did not know about this until I watched Vegeta 8259's review. Then, you pull this clasp right here, and you just pull the torso apart, close it up. This clasp never works. Again, just like with the original Master Grade Unicorn Gundam, well, the the other one I did, the full armor, which, yes, I'll get to that later. I did tighten up the joint with some crazy glue. Now, to wrap things up, we do the body, pull this out until you hear a click, and then you can pull up these sensors, Vulcans, whatever they are. Now for the head. This is where things are going to get annoying. Pull this out, and I'm going to have to put new glue on that because that part's loose. Well, again, the glue just hasn't finished drying. Split this apart. Lower the head, pull the head up, lower that down, slide this out. Now, if you're using the transformable V-fin, all you do is spread it. Me, I'm not using that. And yeah, I know, wrong color. You take the opened V-fin and you push it in. Again, wrong color. You take the front horn, put it back on, and you put the cheeks on. Well, basically these were like this. You flip them around like this and put this on like so. Come on, don't fight me. Excuse me, I'm sitting far away from the camera due to this, so my shoulders are killing me. Put those on like so. There you have the head, and I went with a two-toned gold effect using Krylon Brilliant Gold and then the Gold Gundam marker. You stick the head on like so. And there you have it. All that's left is just to put the backpack back on. Which is the part I tend to forget. Oh, right. I, again, forgot about a part of the transformation on the backpack. You flip whatever this thing is up. I don't know what it is. And the kneecap came off, like always. Now, if you'll excuse me for one, bringing the two of them side by side in destroy mode, you can see once again a striking difference, but again a similarity. Now, again, forgive me for not having the actual Unicorn Gundam, but had I had the pink Psycho Frame one here, he wouldn't be standing. This one's just barely standing. There have been some grand improvements between this one, this one, because this is the version Kotoki, to the OVA version, to this version, which is the full armored version Kotoki, to this guy. There have been some grand improvements. This one is much stiffer. The arms, okay, I will complain. His arms are a lot looser than his arms, but his ankle joints are much, much stronger than his ankle joints. I'm surprised he's not toppling over right now. Thank God he's not toppling over right now. Him, on the other hand, I can pose him a lot better because he has much stiffer ankle joints. Now let me put him to the side. Now, the biggest differences between that guy and this guy in destroy mode, obviously you have the weapons, and as you can see, his arms are not really working. This one does not want to stay up because of how heavy that is. I'm going to have to put some crazy glue in the joint to tighten that up. Same with the arm. I'm going to have to tighten up the arm. It's all because it's plastic on plastic, and plastic on plastic is never the best idea. We have the Armed Armored BS, or Buster Shot, or Burst Shot, as I like to call it sometimes. And if you say that joke in the comments, I will remove it. It looks grand. It looks a lot better than the high grades, which had just a big gap of hollow plastic right in there, and his codpiece doesn't want to work right with me. Again, no jokes. And over here, we have the fully opened up Armored VN, or Variable Knuckle, even though Knuckle starts with a K, I don't care. This is Bandai, they've been messing up with a lot of English recently, which opens up, you can grab stuff with it, bring down the beam saber handle right here, put one of, where did I put it? I don't remember where I put it. It comes with a pair of beam sabers, same standard ones you get with most kits. Pull that down, grab an enemy with it, boom, blast the beam blade right through the enemy. And these can still fold back up if you want him to. If you want him to use something else, these can still fold back up and fold away. He did it in the show. Actually, this thing only transforms when Marita wants to use it. So when she wanted to use it, when she didn't want it used, it would fold up. And then when she wanted to blast an enemy with it, she would unfold it and blast the enemy with it. This one tended to be the one that would stay open because she would use it all the time. Now, zooming into the face, for the last difference, we have the horns. And you can really see actually how much I wanted these to stand out. I went with a two-toned effect of gold, and I'm really going to have to re-glue that again. I went with a two-toned effect of the gold. Krylon Brilliant Gold for the horns, and then my metallic, and then my gold Gundam marker on the main horn and the two top horns in the back. I just really, really wanted these to stand out a lot, and I'm glad they did. And you can even see in the eyes. Come on, focus on the head. You can even see the eyes I picked out with my metallic red Gundam marker, forehead camera, and back of the head camera also. So that's pretty much it for the Master Grade Unicorn Gundam Banshee. Bringing in the high grade unicorn mode once again. Just so you can see, there's a height difference between the 1144 unicorn Banshee unicorn mode and this guy, and sorry for the squeaking. Is he worth it? Yes. For people who are crying, whining, and complaining about the fact that he doesn't come with chromed parts, paint it yourself like I did. Don't go boo-hoo-hoo, he doesn't have plated gold parts. Think about it. These parts were not made for plated gold. You can see some of the flash, like right there. Think about that. If that was chrome, that would stick out like a sore thumb, because you would have black plastic right under that. Or even worse, that pukey gold chrome. I mean, that pukey gold plastic under there. That would stick out like a sore thumb. Same on the V-fin. Wherever you would have cut it off, it would stick out badly. So just paint it yourself. I almost forgot. Open up cockpit. Zoom in. You can see the feet of Marita Cruz. Yes, it's Marita Cruz that's the pilot for the figure. It's not Riddy Marcinek. It's Marita Cruz that's the pilot figure you get for this guy. Suck it, Riddy fans. And yes, I like Riddy. Unfortunately, he's not my favorite character. Not even the godsend that is Yuri Lowenthal could save him this time. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this review informative. If you liked this video, check out some of my other videos. Check out Toku Anime News. Check out Toku Anime News, where I will hopefully start having episodes of the Gundam Cast, my Gundam podcast with co-worker Werewolf Finder on there. I hope to be able to review the episode that this guy comes out in soon, because the DVD will be here in a couple of days. And as for this guy right here, he's gonna need some more weapons soon if he's gonna contend with the Banshee. Come on, stay upright. He's gonna need some more weapons if he's gonna contend with the Banshee. I better get them done soon.